swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Righty delivers. Out to short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. The throw to first. And that is the inning. Back at right field. Here's Manny Machado now. Abbott back to work. Line to left. Baldwin calls it in, and there's one away. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Mariners. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Second inning here, no score. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Misses, and the count's even at 2. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, 1 away. Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. And that one clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Back here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy. Ball 1, no strikes. Morton goes 6 feet 5 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2002. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Machado hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now the DH, Jack Caglione. That one out to right. Abreu pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just off the inside edge. Just missed. And there's the automatic. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela makes his way towards it. And that's the inning. Here on the south side, and now here's the veteran DH, Mitch Garver. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that's way high. Two and two. Now one miss.
Lo que parezca, por lo menos trae maldito idiota. Que no se le foul.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. Back to the top of the lineup. Luis Arraez stands in. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive. Campusano leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
High fly ball out to center field. Isbell snags it for the second out. So up next, Jose Iglesias. Flied to right his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
2-0.
In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down.
Up.
Missed with a changeup. 3-1 now. So now
That's
2
4.
on
Take your base.
and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Duran at the plate now, and that's inside.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next pitch is outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. And now 1 away. So digging in, Brooks Baldwin. Right side. Arise. He steps on the bag. And a couple
Dios,
of quick
pero
outs.
bueno, señor.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Just missed. Still tied at 0. Last of the third.
Ay, padre.
Nope. Ball two.
Line drive.
Tampoco puede ser.
Abreu makes the play, and it's out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Manny Machado. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one is inside, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit and a good start to the inning. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. That's in there. Strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Fly to left his first time. Center field. Isbell under this one. Calls it in, 2 away. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Little chopper rolls foul. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the count is even. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. To third, they take the force out, and he has thrown 4. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Mookie Betts. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Right down the chute, and the count 1-2.
Ay, Dios mío.
Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. Durant makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Freeman is retired. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs. Cut on and missed. Back here on the south side. Ready now for the 5th inning. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Garver, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually a catcher. Today, he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. The 1-1. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
That's to third. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now the Mariners catcher, Luis Campusano. First pitch misses.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Lined into right.
Hasta eso.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Just missed.
3-1.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. To Betts at second for 1. On to Freeman, double play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Max Muncy. Morton back to work. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
This one smacked out to left center. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Diablo, pero Dios mío.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through it, and that's... All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Iglesias.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down. And now for Seattle, Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor.
Toro. Here's one. Out to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Ay, Dios santo.
Late swing,
padre,
foul
amado.
to the left.
Ay, bendito, chico.
That one misses. 2-1.
Ball three.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So up next, Brooks Baldwin.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Benson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And the count even 1-1. Runner takes off and fouled off. The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the
Diablo,
foot
como le
slider
quita,
struck
dale.
him out.
Medio
Kyle
mundo de
Isbell, the
velocidad,
next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, and he went.
my God.
That's strike one.
No, coño,
Cold
va
night
swing
like
o no.
tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off.
Oh, this one high
No,
and
pero el
deep.
diablo
Way
sí,
back
sí.
there. Gone.
Es que maldito muerto y que viene aventado.
And they slide in front in the
Mira que te
sixth.
viene
It's
aventado.
2-0. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No, no, no,
Betts
no,
started
no,
after it,
no.
tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
The rise. On to Bogarts. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Will Smith now at the
Vamos, Will
plate.
Smith, vamos.
First
Vamos,
pitch doesn't
vamos
find
a
the
batear,
zone.
vamos a batear, vamos a batear, vamos a batear. Vamos a batear.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that
Diablo, pero
consistently,
¿cómo
it's
que
going to be
este
real
maricón
tough
le
for
quita
hitters to
tallo?
square that up.
Venga.
That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground to third. To second, there's Iglesias, and that'll do it. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Cody Funderburk on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Bogarts now. In the air, right field. Benson pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Ceddanne Rafaela. And
That's the
ball
ball.
1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Rafaela checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. There's the strike, and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2
Diablo,
now.
pero Dios mío, te piche la mierda tan basura.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted.
Pero estos
Way back
muertos
there.
están regados hoy.
Go away!
Horrón de array, ve
And
ahora
they've
que
got
está.
their first run. It's
Horrón.
2-1. In now is the Mariners. There's DH.
Y
Mitch
atrasado.
Garver.
No,
He's grounded out a couple of
finalito.
times. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Strike on the outside. And it's 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Batea, batea.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. That's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Max Muncy at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. There's a line drive to left field. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Caglione getting ready to hit. The
No,
pitch behind
ya lo
with
coño,
that
como no
swing.
me
It's strike
despido
one.
este swing.
No ball. One strike.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a big swing and a miss. Muncy leads off second with nobody out. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
No, es que yo no me, diablo, me
Struck him
quedo como
out.
si le hago swing o
Not
no.
what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And a ground ball to
Mierda,
first.
coño.
And he handles it himself for the out. And the batter now, Will Benson. He is struck out, and he is walked. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Coño, pero veo el maldito picheo y no me decido si le hago swing o no.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that.
Pero bueno.
We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. Louis Varla takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And there's the strike.
One strike.
This one in the air, right field. Benson. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. Left center, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ponle trae, que bate.
And it's 2-0. Base hit right field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger.
Danny Coulombe gets handed the rock out of the pen. Now here is Jarren Duran. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. It's a ball in 2 strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got it! Huge strikeout there. Manny Machado to the dish for a pivotal at bat. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles it.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Out number.
Ay, pero es primo.
Back at right field. Now the left fielder, Brooks Baldwin. Garrett back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
No, pero diablo, yo hago swing ahí.
Kyle Isbell steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ay, Dios mío, Padre amado, tú eres bueno, Dios.
First offering is
eso es nada más de faltarle
Bases
teca.
empty,
Swing
one
a
away.
Vanica.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Sí que sí, también.
Isbell checks his
No.
swing. Appeal down the third. Didn't go.
Okay.
On the ground, right side. Iglesias throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mookie now. Strike
Pero
one.
que yo ay,
Late with the
Ahí
swing
lo bajé.
there. Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the White Sox go quietly. Back here on the south side. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Ay, Dios. Eso es un hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. So impressive that he didn't.
So they turn to their closer, Yohan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. In the dirt. And the runner holds. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. He's already homered here in this one.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Now 1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Next is the designated hitter, Mitch Garver. In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Ya, si te tuvieron que señalar, wow.
Ball. Outside.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. There's the strike of the knees.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that
Diablo,
runner on
coño,
base
pon la
doesn't come all the way
mierda
around the
bien.
score and tie this ball game up.
Se ve un palo y sale de eso, azaroso.
Right there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something
hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the
Está loco. Uy.